I'm a 21-year-old guy, working part-time as a makeup artist to help pay my bills. It's not just a job, it's my passion. I've done everything from prom looks to full-on glam for photo shoots, and I take pride in my work. My cousin Sarah, 25, recently asked me to do her makeup for a wedding she's attending. I was already booked that day with another client, but my schedule had some wiggle room. I told her I could squeeze her in if she came early, like crack of dawn early, and paid 70% of my usual rate. I thought it was a fair compromise, considering I'd be rearranging my day. Sarah didn't see it that way. She got all huffy, saying that since she'd brought home takeout for us the night before, I owed her. I was floored. If I'd known her takeout was some kind of barter system, I'd have passed on the lo mein. It's not like I was starving or begging for her food. Honestly, her attitude rubbed me the wrong way, especially since she's made snide comments before about my makeup style being too drag queenish. I'm queer, and I roll with some amazing drag queens, so her jab wasn't just a critique. It felt like a dig at who I am. That history made me hesitant to help her out in the first place, but I still offered a solution. She pushed back, saying family should help family for free. I explained that I only do freebies for my mom or my closest friends, and even then, it's rare. My time and skills aren't just hobbies, they're how I make a living. Fitting her in would mean juggling a paying client's schedule, and doing it for free felt like a slap in the face. Sarah stormed off, and now my mom's involved, saying I'm being money-minded and should have just done it to keep the peace. I get the whole family helps family thing, but this doesn't sit right with me. Sarah's not entitled to my work just because we're related. The more I think about it, the more frustrated I get. Sarah's never shown much interest in my career until she needed something. Her comments about my style still sting, and now she's acting like I'm the bad guy for setting boundaries. I've spent years honing my craft, investing in quality products, and building a reputation. Doing free work for someone who doesn't even respect what I do feels like undermining all that. Plus, I was willing to make it work despite my booked schedule. She just didn't like the price tag. On the flip side, I can see why my mom thinks I'm being petty. Sarah's takeout gesture, while not a fair trade, was her trying to be nice. Maybe I could have offered a lower rate or worked something out. But the way she dismissed my offer and leaned on the family card made me dig in my heels. I've had other relatives ask for freebies before, and I've always held firm on charging for my time. If I start making exceptions, where does it end? I'm not a charity, and I'm not rolling in cash. Media, pathway 1. The more I think about it, the more I wonder if I'm being too harsh. But my gut says I'm not wrong for standing my ground. Sarah's attitude and sense of entitlement pushed me over the edge. I'm not here to be her personal makeup machine. I keep replaying the conversation in my head, wondering if I could have handled it differently. Maybe I'm letting my pride get in the way of family harmony, but I can't shake the feeling that giving in would have set a precedent I don't want to live with. So, Reddit, am I the asshole for refusing to do my cousin's makeup for free? Thanks for listening, and if you want to hear more interesting stories, just click the link below.